Hi, everyone. Welcome to the start of Hannah's content. We'll call it Hannah's Corner content. Okay, the first thing that I want to talk to you all about is setting up a Google Analytics account. Google Analytics is a fantastic and free source of tracking all these different types of KBRs, KPIs, metrics. These are probably words that you're like, what in the world am I saying? But as you progress through the semester, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. First thing you need to do is make sure you have a Gmail account. I am already logged in, but if you do not have a Gmail account, go and create one. You don't have to use it. I just need you to have one to make access to the demo. So once you have signed in to your Gmail account or you create one, you need to type in on Google, Google Analytics demo. And something like this should pop up. The page is going to look very similar to this. I want you to click the second sign in that says Google Analytics demo account. So you're going to click that, and it's going to take you to a page that looks very similar to this, but it automatically takes you right here to access the demo account. You're going to click access demo account, which yours will be blue, mine is purple, and it should be right through here. You're going to click it, and it's going to take you to a whole other page. This is pretty cool. So you might have a pop-up that looks like this, my email communications. All you have to do is click save. It's done. You can choose whatever preference you want. I just have none. Okay, so the Google Analytics account, the demo, is through Google's merchandise store. So Google sells their own type of merchandise like clothing, such as like women's wear, men's wear. They have office supplies that say like Google on them. It's pretty interesting. And actually, you can purchase this stuff, and your transactions will be showing up on this page. So it's really interesting. But this is the Google demo account. This is the master view. And right now, I want you to be able to just look at this. Go ahead, we'll click this off. So right now, you can see that we're going to look at the audience view is the first thing that pops up. And this is kind of like, it's not a dashboard. It's the first review overview that you have. So you can see like all users, 100% users. There's no segments, so we're not filtering out anyone. There is an overview of your traffic. So how many people have been on per day. Now I'm filming this in April, and you're probably going to be watching this starting in August and September. So it'll look a little different when you sign in. But like right now, on Tuesday, April 14th, 2020, there are 1,800 users as of right now that have been on the Google Merchandise webpage. There are 10,000 users right now for this week. We have new users, 9,000. 12,000 sessions have been created, which is per users. So like how many times that they've accessed something else. There is pages per session. So out of these sessions, the average is 4 pages that they're viewing in a session. There is 52,000 page views. There is a number of sessions per user. So based on how many users we have at the moment, about 1.22 is the average session that is being created per user. We also have session duration. This is 2 minutes and 51 seconds, and the average bounce rate is actually pretty high. It's 49.43. It is good to have a bounce rate lower than 50, but since it's basically 50%, that's actually really high. So Google Merchandise Store, based on this week's results, is not performing as well as it probably should. And as we progress through the semester, we're going to figure out why. You can go through languages, what type of languages. You can look at the country. What country is producing the most users? United States, which seems to be accurate since Google is based in the United States. You can even go down to city. So not set means that it's not really identified. New York is the second, San Francisco, which makes sense. You can also go take it down to a browser. Google Chrome, surprise, surprise, right? Something that's owned by Google is the top performing search engine for how people are connecting, not search engines, browser, or connecting with your merchandise store. Operating system, Windows, followed by Macintosh. Service provider, it's actually not set. They don't know who is providing that. You can click on that and it'll actually show you some of the interesting facts about it. We'll go back. Okay, mobile operating system. So the top performing mobile operating system is Android at 58%, followed by Apple iOS, which is 41.34%. And then we have the Tizen and Windows, and then BlackBerry. Mobile service provider, not set. They actually should set that because they can actually target better results. So that's something that we can talk about throughout this semester. And screen resolution, how are people looking at the merchandise store? So pretty interesting stuff. You can also compare new visitors and returning visitors. So really, I just want you for this week to go ahead and kind of get comfortable. You can go through this whole demo account and look. You can't mess anything up because it automatically resets even after you log in another time. But make your Google email, sign in, look at all the stuff that I've just talked about. I want you to play around. You can go through customization, active users, because throughout the semester, I'm going to make new videos showing you everything that you can do in Google Analytics. It's going to be really, really awesome, and I think it's going to be super helpful, and it should be following the content that you're reading in your chapters. So I really look forward to hanging out with y'all during our little Hannah's Corner content. Other than that, I will talk to you all soon.